buenas tardes para todas las personas que se conectan en esta transmisión en vivo y en directo desde la Corporación Universitaria Autónoma de Nariño, AUNAR. Nosotros seguimos con la mejor información, con los mejores invitados y con el excelente trabajo de todos nuestros estudiantes en el Festival Internacional de la Lengua. Hoy vamos a tener durante esta tarde-noche diversos invitados y que por supuesto pues nos van a acompañar con diversos videos de actividades lúdicas, bailes, música y demás. ¿Por qué? Porque pues recordemos que este festival une la cultura y por supuesto el bilingüismo, así que la idea es que todos los participantes y todas las personas que nos acompañan nos muestren un pedacito de lo que podemos disfrutar en cada uno de estos países. Para esta tarde nos va a estar acompañando Luisa Cano y Maxwell Ofori, quienes estarán aquí, por supuesto, acompañándonos y haciendo presencia de este importante evento y por supuesto les va a presentar paso a paso cada uno de los invitados que tenemos, así que Maxwell y Luisa, el escenario es todo suyo.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the English International Language Festival 2021. My name is Luisa Fernanda Cano, and this is my partner, the teacher, Maxwell.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm super excited to be with you. And it's been a great job from all the teachers and all the students. And I hope you're going to have a good time watching the videos and also being part of this festival. So on my part and on my partner's part, we just want to give you a warm welcome. Stay glued to your seat and then have fun. And we hope you're going to have a good time, okay? All right.
So, let's start?
Yeah, let's kick the ball rolling.
Okay, good.
It's right here. Okay.
Okay. Okay, so the first country that we have today is India. We are going to Japan.
Oh, sorry, my bad. So the first group, we're going to introduce a very beautiful country that everyone wants to visit. It's in Asia. The name of the country is Japan. So if the representative of Japan is here, he can come up here and then present the video. Okay. If he's not here, we can go ahead and then watch the video. So Japan, okay.
Hello guys, today we are going to know something more about Japan. Come on with me. Japan, in the number one, is gastronomy. The gastronomy is very sophisticated. The rice is a special ingredient in any dish. Fish and vegetables and soup in a meat are also very important in Japan's food. And the four, in the Japan's accompany their food with water, and it has no cost. To personal opinion, in consider that Japan's food is something innovative. Thank you. To be continue, or the second theme is embroidered in the transport. In the transport, in Japan, transport is the center. Everyone uses it to get around. The railway is the means of transport used in Japan. The rail network covers in the country. and the roads and station move at the exact time. Do not delay because the railroad leaves you. Thank you. Now we talk about exchange exchange rate. The official currency that symbolizes Japan is the yen. Is the yen. Payments with dollars or euros are not accepted. Exchange can be made with a bank and exchange official located in airports, hotels, and rail stations. And the topic that I like the most is local customs. The Japan's are very keen people and at all times they act with great respect. Do not raise your voice, do not gesticulate excessively, and hand over things holding them with both hands. His country is extremely orderly and clean. You don't see a piece of paper on the floor. In the means of public passenger transport, such as trains or subways, out of respect for others, everyone puts their cell phones in silence and practical nobody speaks. Silence and harmony reign despite the thousands and thousands of passengers who constantly transit cities. Typing is not customary in Japan. In Japan, it is more common to pay in cash than with a credit card. A rather strange custom for us is that Japans do not use disposable handkerchiefs in public. In fact, it is very frowned upon. The kimono, this garment is the Japan's national attire and is usually worn in ceremonies of reverence to society, such as wearing ceremonies of traditional festivals, although traditionally it was used more frequently today, it has lost the usual extent that it had. Is the kimono. It is made as a suit with long sleeves that reach to the ankles and is held at the waist with a cloth sash, collar, and obi. The fabrics used for its creation can be of different types, such as silk or cotton. More formal varieties of or for more public moments can also be made. They are even being made so that the fabrics are synthetic for rainy days and store them easily. And that was it. Thank you for joining me in this adventure of knowledge. Thank you for attention. Bye. Hello.
Okay, so how was the video?
I think it was a great job, like student pronunciation wise, vocabulary. I mean, we need to give them, thumbs up for the job because looking at the pandemia and all that, they went through a whole lot, doing this video. So I think it was a great video. but it could be better.
Okay, so let's continue with the next video. The next country is Niger. There is no presentation, so can you start the video, please?
Very, very.
Yeah? Good afternoon. My name is Natalia Reyes. My group is MAP. Group of Heidi Quintana, Joan Tiuso, Dayana Celi, Juliana Jimenez, and let's Spons of Niger. History. And video. History. The art that is today the country of Niger has been inhabited for thousands of years. At the beginning of history, Niger was an important close ride for trade and was part of many African empires, such as the Bengal Empire, Mal and Brunei. In recent history, Niger has seen large growth of nomadic Saurak people formed confederation. Flag. Niger's national flag was adopted of November 23, 94, after its independence from West Africa. Share. Niger's arms was introduced of December 1 is show a golden sun escorted by Saurek, Snoar, and spear symbols the courage of the people in the past in also some years of sojourn. shelf. Niggers introduced on golden suns courted by Taurus, snow and spear symbolize the courage of the people in the past. It also snow some air of sun and buffalo at both symbol of livelihood and agriculture. The shelf is surrounded by four national flags and a screw where the name of the country is read. Thank you.
My name is Juliana. Geography. Niger is a country in Africa that borders Algeria and Libya to the north, Chad to the east, Benin in Nigeria to the south, Burkina Faso to the west, in Mali to the north, in west. Its capital is Niamey.
Um, Good afternoon. My name is Joan Tiuso. Language. While the French language has been the vehicle since independence, there are eight other official languages: Hausa, Sarma, Songhai, Tamahe, Fulfulde, Kanuri, Arabic, Guarmates, and Tobu. Spoken by more than half of the population is a good rival to French, being the best Colombian and Nigerian linguistic communities. Cultura of the Niger, la cultura es marca vibración. Eh, 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 Tauran nomads of the Aimon Mountains and the Sahara Desert in the west, vast north. A lot is done from Tibet, Nigeria. Niger.
Good afternoon. My name is Marlene Janaseli. My topic is the economy of Niger. It is divided in main industries, foreign in trade, export and imports, agriculture products, livestock and agriculture, natural resource industries and mining, currents and GDP.
politics. Niger is politics takes place when the framework of Republic wife and represent semi-presidential session in where the president of the Niger is the head of state and the prime minister of the Niger is the head of government is a multi-party system. Um, legislative power is exercised by both the government and the National Assembly of the Niger.
Gastronomy of Niger. The basis for preparing the typical dishes in Niger are vegetables, fish, rice, meat, and corn. Thank you.
The video, it has a lot of information that I didn't know about that country. I learned many things about its culture. I didn't know that there were 8 languages, and it's so interesting. So what do you think, Max?
I think it's a great video, right? I mean, coming from Africa, I'm used to that country. Like, I know a lot of stuff about that country. So, and I love the efforts from the students, investigating and trying to know more about countries in Africa. So, I think it was a great job from the students. Okay.
Yes, they talk a lot about different
Yeah,
topics.
the
culture,
animals,
language,
the
geography.
languages, the food, the culture, everything.
Yes,
So
that's right.
good.
So let's continue with the next video. It's Italy, and we have a presenter, Yarixa Karen Sanchez.
Okay, so we would like to welcome Jaritza Karen Sanchez to just tell us a little bit about the video. And she's right here in our midst. So can you come, Karen? Yeah.
Welcome, Karen.
Of afternoon, I am Yaritza Huitrago, a student of the Business Administration 4th semester. In this video, you are going to know little about the culture of Italy, such as gastronomy, history, and the dance. From Villavicencio, the goal.
Okay, Karen, that's good. Okay, so from Villavicencio to the world. Okay, we appreciate you. Okay, all right. So if the video is ready, can we just get into it? Okay.
Hi, here are 10 things you don't know about the history of Italy.
1.
Italy is the country with the most the culture in her relation declared by UNESCO specific fixed.
2.
Italy is the ethnic largest economy in the world and the fourth in Europe.
3.
The oldest bank in the world dates back to 1472 and was created in the Tuscan city of Siena.
4.
The most important authors of Renaissance Italy were Sandro Botticelli, Donatello, Leonardo da Vinci, and Dante Alighieri.
5.
Michelangelo's artwork La Pietà, located in St. Peter's Basilica, has been protected by glass since 1972 when a geologist tried to smash it to the piece.
6.
iPhone of the 5 bodies were created in China. The ones gave in color were in the Italians.
7.
Knew that the rainy sea began in
Tuscany, Italy, with epicenter in cities like Florence and Siena.
8.
Italy has on its territory the one active volcanoes in Europe. We speak of Etna and Stromboli in Sicily and Vesuvius in Campania.
9.
The first thermometer was invented in Italy in 1612.
10.
In 1861, the first Italian parliament met and the proclamation of Victor Manuel II as king Italy took place.
Hello, today we are going to prepare a typical Italian dish, a pizza. The ingredients are flour, salt, yeast, oil, pepper, tomato, onion, sausage, ham, and cheese. This preparation is very simple and easy to prepare. Just follow the steps in the video and enjoy the Italian flavor on a pizza.
Ravioli Italiandes is the name of a dish of Italian pasta filled with different ingredients, usually folded into a square sheet. They are accompanied by some type of sauce, special tomato, similar to Sagur, Turcos, pesto, basil, bisset, sauce or creams. Ravioli Italiandes is the name of a dish of Italian pasta filled with different.
Hi everyone, I am going to talk to about ravioli, where according to its name comes from the Latin man. Type of delicacy refer to all Italian pasta dough filled with different ingredients. They are boiled and served with salt or abroad. Traditional filling range from ricotta to much on all cuts. Right?
Lasagna is a typical dish of Italian cuisine that is made from cheese or pasta that are filled with meat, tomatoes, vegetables, onions, and are usually cooked with olive oil.
Hello, favorite food in Italy is el spaghetti. If in Italy, heating pasta mean hard wheat from flour wheat. Y a tradición y más years en generación. Thank you.
Italian gastronomy. It is a pasta with bits of ground meat, accompanied with Parmesan cheese and sauce of fresh tomatoes. Italian gastronomy.
Tiramisu is one of the richest desserts and Italian food. It is very simple to prepare and is ideal for an occasion and ingredients so eggs, sugar, mascarpone chips, biscuits, coffee, and chocolate.
Good morning, teacher and classmates. We are a dance group. We're gonna to dance a tarantella. Tarantella is a dance typical of the southern region of the Italy country. It's an old dance, and it's a beautiful dance. We're gonna to show you a little bit of this show of.
into the history of the typical Italian dance when you were beaten by tarantula. Uninterrupted entrance and dancing quickly was the solution to stop the life of the victim. By becoming the typical Italian tarantella was a costume composed the black or red shirt, a white hair-catched heel from the waist and long the tuckins with blues white beds. Accessories sure as bracelets and necklaces made with the sets. Then your beautiful dance room and the whole you enjoy and of Italian culture with you Tarantella from Villavicencio du Wall.
Okay, so it was a very interesting video. I really love the Italian food. It's my favorite. And we are going to continue with the next video. It's about Egypt. And it's going to be introduced by Javier Serrato. He's not here? Okay, so there is not presenter, so we are going to continue with the video.
Hello, my name is Hernan, and together with my colleagues, we will talk about the economy. The main source of wealth of the Egyptians are agriculture, livestock, industry, and trade. In ancient Egypt, economic activities were organized and supervised by the pharaoh and his officials.
Hello, my name is Juliet Cifuentes. Cairo is the capital of Egypt. It forms most of the financial, tourist, and cultural sector of the entire African nation. Its strategy is to put the country back among the most desired destination when traveling during 2021.
After the gold and silver coins of Egypt in 1836, Egyptian pounds was minted and put into circulation.
June 1853. The first large Egypt sailed on the boats on the Nile. Philip Intercer transferred India's insolence and white closeness were lost by Divine Bengo were forged by Semerich, the nice tradition of ours. Economy.
The main source of wealth for the Egyptians was agriculture, All towns, livestock, industry and trade were also very important. In winter, the main crops were and are flax, barley and wheat.
Religion. The religion of ancient Egypt was polytheistic, so the Egyptians believed in various gods. The religion practiced by the Egyptian is the Muslim, mostly Sunni, 90%, Coptic 9%, other Christian of
Egyptian Museum custody the largest collection of objects from the time of ancient Egypt. It has more than 136,000 objects from different periods of Egyptian history.
This river offers its visitors a wide variety of activities, including surfing, water skiing, and many more.
The pyramids of Egypt were the finest monuments of the great pharaohs, allegations that still arouse admiration.
The Egyptian culture developed in the Egypt Valley formed by the Nile River, located in the extreme northeast of Africa. The Nile River rushes through the territory from south to north.
Egyptians managed to develop 5,000 years ago thanks to the periodic flows of the Nile.
An exclusive made of lime was used at first. Can and canned fibers were used. Lime was impossible, but they believed that it was purer and was cultivated exclusively for textile purposes. White was the perfect color.
Nobility. Among the people of high position, the piece was adorned with embroidery and placed on a trotted of tunic. To cover their head, used a false wig, and in the case of the pharaoh, the Nemes.
Footwear could be domestic or ceremonial, which was also used in certain situations, and by certain people they wore sandals made of reeds of fibers vegetable with four kings.
Properly called Oriental dance. Origins, the
okay, so
antecedents of the dance could be dated to ancient Egypt.
So that was the video from Egypt. Remember, this presentation is in two parts. They have the video part and they have the presentation part. Okay, so I'm going to call on the representative of the group, Javier, to do like a short presentation of the whole group, and then we introduce the group to present the dance. So Javier, how are you doing? You good? All right.
Good evening. We are English group 4. Our country is Egypt. We will tell about its history, economy, diets, and tourist seats. Now we'll perform on the traditional dance of Egypt. During, during the reigns of the pharaohs, religious festivals were very important for the Egyptians, and even today they are a part of their cultural heritage. The Egyptian dance is composed of various folk dances that they originate from different regions of the country. That is why you can find such a great variety and difference between the as such. Budwa unites the Easter Week as more expression the Egyptian culture in general. The Musmar mark area. Falahi is a dance with a lively musical rhythm as sounds that the chart name, which means peasant. The Falahi describes the daily work of peasant women as they gather for the baskets or was close by the river. The dances were long, with cotton dress and the haskar or belly. Said. This another folk dance originating from the southern region of Egypt. Al-Said is danced with all men and women and is practicing marking figures and throwing a stick. Ahala. This is dance that originated with the Bedouins of Merch, Matrut in Western Egypt. It is very fast, but simply to be danced. It was danced by the Gypsy women as they travel from Khan to the Khan on the desert. Malaya. This was credited the Mohammed Red and his funny mother Egyptian folklore. It always is named to the fact the Malaya leaf is a rolled piece of the cloth which is produced during the dance. It used to cover and uncover the show. very much. We are English Group 4.
Okay, thank you. It was fantastic, don't you think?
Yeah, that was amazing, okay? Administradores, ese es 5 para todo, okay? That was a good job, okay? I really loved it. Back to the program. The next group is also going to present a dance from South Africa. So if the group is here, we would like to welcome the South African group to present the dance. South Africa. Are you ready, South Africa? Okay. So Louisa, while we wait for the South Africa group, what do you think so far? Do you think they're doing a good job? I mean, the students.
Yes, of course. I think that they are going to make an excellent presentation.
Okay, and looking at them dancing this Egyptian dance, can you do it?
I don't think so.
And how different is it from the Colombian dance, you know?
Yeah, we are more tropical.
You're more tropical. Ooh, I like that, you know. This is more like, you know, moving of the hips. I think Shakira also does that a lot.
Yeah,
So
of course.
it's something similar to what you guys do out here. Okay.
There's going to be an introduction? Not really?
I think, yeah, okay, so we have the South African group. So, yes. So,
Hello, good night. The written history of South Africa begins with the arrival of Europeans in the region. The first to enter were the Portuguese, who founded a precoce settlement of Cape Town of the Cape of Good Hope and practically exterminated the Khoi and San who inhabited the region.
okay. So, ready for action?
Jerusalema ikhayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikhayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami.
Okay, well, that was very energetic. Okay, we appreciate you guys. It's not easy, right? I mean, you know, going through all the practicals and trying to get everything right. I understand that. Next on the program, we have a very beautiful country. It's from the Caribbean. Okay, so Luisa, would you like to present that group?
Of course. So the next country is Barbados.
Hello everyone, we are student business administration in college, today talking about in a little bit an incredible country, Barbados. My name is Daniel Torres.
Hello, my name is Luisa Salazar.
My name is Jennifer Mejia. Hello, my name is Vanessa.
So continue to the information.
Barbados Folklore and Representative Festivals. Basis Good Fest. Barbados has many other carnivals and festivals. The lunch is Barbarian traditions. It imitates and parodies the British Royal Navy, incorporating music, dance, and games. The largest and most important festival is Barbados is Crossover, which celebrates the end of the sugarcane harvest.
Countries Barbados. Harbor Night at El Hamilton, everything was named during pin season, May, October. When the Sunshine Day front street closed the traffic and showed in restaurants are open on the night the paint and district victim. And special for the actress encouragement dress the colorful costume. Spray to visitors with the hairy board and poetry forces gambling. Dancer attraction win the magnificent Rito Duck. Invade the visitors and the Bermudas region Bass Paradise Wayne that infest visitors and the Bermuda region Bass Paradise Wednesday Bakers and the night because in every moment. Typical food of Barbados. Barbados cuisine is also influenced by British gastronomy and a little by Hindu seafood is the mainstay of Barbados cuisine. Fish and saltfish are the main base of Barbados cuisine. The most can sound is flying fish, back, swordfish, wedge, mackerel, red snapper, tuna, char, sardine, lobster, and dolphin.
Details of Barbados about Barbados. Barbados island country in the southeastern Caribbean Sea, situated about 1,000 miles, is on the same basin in the Grenadines, roughly triangle-shaped. The island measures some 20 miles from northwest southeast and about 15 miles from east to west at its widest point. The capital or largest town in the Bristol, Wales, and also the main support.
Religion and spiritual belief in Barbados. Barbados is a place full of life and spirituality when one listens to popular Barbados music. Traces of religious influence are noticeable. Protestant
Protestants outnumber most other denominations of the fifth, as it is known that Barbados was a British colony for almost half a century.
Geographic position of Barbados has profoundly influenced in the island history and culture and aspects of its economic life. Barbados is now part of the nearby archipelago of the Lesser Antilles. Although it is an unusually group where the island is a different geologic formation. As less mountains have less variety in plant and animal life. As the first Caribbean landfall from Europe and Africa, Barbados has foundation since the late 17th century of a major link between Western Europe, mainly Great Britain, inter-Caribbean territories, and part of the South African and South American mainland. The island was a British possession without interruption from the 17th century of the 1966 when they attained independence because of its long association with Britain. The culture of Barbados had probably more British than if the of many other Caribbean islands. The element of the African culture of the majority population had been prominent since independence. Culture, nationalism has been forced of part of the process of nation building.
Music, an important part of the culture of the country. Barbados has produced popular stars of the calypso and the folk styles, and jazz is also deeply rooted. Reggae, soca, and two are as popular.
Release, drainage, and soil. Mount Heavily, the highest point in Barbados, rises to 1,102 feet, around 336 meters, in the north-central part of the island. To the west, the land drops down to the sea in the areas of terrace. Is from Mount Heavily, the land declines sharply to the rugged upland of the Scotland district, southward. The highland descends steeply to the border, St. George Valley. Between the valley and the sea is the land rise to 400 feet. The foreign creeks shore rise. Coral reefs surround most of the island. Sewerage systems were installed.
Okay, guys, thank you for the video. It was really interesting. The next country that we are going to observe the video is about Dominican Republic.
Laura Saavedra, Dominican gastronomy. My plat is salmon fish, a classic of Dominican kitchen room. Fish, onion, garlic, chili pepper, cilantro, salt, milk, coconut oil, and peppers. Traditional dish from the Samana Peninsula.
Good night, my name is Maria Quevedo. Typical dish of Dominican Republic. I am going to cook a yaniqueque and you is called dine drink. The ingredients are white flour, oil, salt, baking powder, baking soda.
People, thank you for the video. Now we are going to watch a video about a beautiful island in the Caribbean. The name is Cuba.
Hi, Sebastian and me are going to tell about a most popular festival they are celebrating in Cuba. And the beginning of July being one of the most anticipated parties by the locals is now late a party of fire. This tradition began to be celebrated in 1981 with Oyet of Spain, tributes of music, fun, dance, and tradition of Caribbean towns. The festival lasts about 8 days and celebrated in Santiago de Cuba is characterized by dance, presentation, stage play, cinema play, and more activity.
For this date, Cuban carnivals begin in regions like Habana, Santiago de Cuba, Pinar del Río, Las Dunas, Holguín, Matanzas, y Villa Clara. Characteristics of these are quite similar between all regions: carrozas, la conga santiaguera, Cuban tropic food, live music, fireworks, accessories for body to self. It doesn't have a specific date to celebrate it. And now, it begins usually to end of July or like come away.
This celebration is one of the most popular and activities Cuba. Its component more important is dance color of sweet typical of region and traditional Caribbean music. It is celebrated in the province of Villa Clara in San Juan de los Remedios from 1820. Like a religious tradition, and it has been evolving with past years until convert in forms of religious and tradition that can be seen today.
This an international party that brings many singers, composers, and artists of high level. It has an awards gala, but also you can enjoy other activities in this event. This celebration is distinguished by live music with different exponents of Caribbean music. It usually celebrates on May 14.
Hello, my name is Brian Camilo Blanco Gomez. Havana Carnivals. The Havana Carnival is one of the most important and old festivals on the island of Cuba. Celebrated every year during the month of August. Carnival festivals have a long tradition, officially celebrated for more than a century. The Carnival of Havana in Cuba are celebration that is celebrated in full swing for 2 weekends and combines different cultural activities, food fairs, children's carnivals, and parades. Some of the routes in Havana with the longest experience are El Alacrán, Los Compositores de Bet, Los Guaracheros de Regla, in the University Student Federation. These groups have managed to establish themselves as the most popular due to their choreography and decoration that captive spectator during the Pride age grouping is brought by panel of professionals to declare the win comparison.
Hello, my name is Alejandro Seño. New Year's Eve party in a Cuba homes people dance, sing, drink and eat. In the middle of all that the students play are board games like dominoes preferred by most Cubans. There always will be some friendly discussions about ball or soccer, about Cuban musicals, or perhaps to swell debate about the international context, because the Cuban presumes to know about any subjects, rose apart. One of the popular Cuban customs is to roast a pig on December 31 to say goodbye to the old year and welcome the next year. This comes with Congo rice, which is one of the most liked in our country and all stay. The tasty sugar with mojo, which is that ends up giving this pop a pleasant flavor. Through water into two street around midnight, you will be able to feel the sound of the water to run into two street. Throwing a bucket full of water into two street is a scene of explosion of every time, but into your comes end and symbolize plan to entrance to attractive good vibes in the one that begins.
Cuban gastronomy. The basis of Cuban food is Spanish food, since it provides several ingredients and the way to prepare them. However, due to the difficulty of obtaining some of the ingredients of the typical Spanish dishes in Cuba, the Creoles were little by little introducing new elements in their country. Cuban cuisine has also been influenced by African food, since during the days of slavery, cooks used to the slaves. This influence greatly affected the way the dishes were prepared and also grew new ingredients, for example, ñame. Cuba received several Chinese immigrants who contributed to Cuban gastronomy. In this case, the most outstanding element of the contribution was the guinda. All these influences have given Cuban cuisine its own identity unique in the world. Some typical food are lechon asado, yuca with mojo, rice congri, chatinos, picadillo, ajiaco, and sandwich Cuban.
Okay, Max, so are you hungry after that video or no?
Yeah, of course I am. Um, that's a great, presentation, and I think they did a good job. Can you hear me?
No, I don't think so.
1, 2. 1, 2. Yeah. ¿Me escuchas? Hello? Okay. So that was a great presentation. Let's move on to the next group. Actually, I'm starving looking at your presentation and your food. Okay, so next on the program we have Vanuatu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. So if Vanuatu's group is here, we'd like to welcome you on the stage and have a feel of what you have for us. Okay? Are you guys ready? Okay. So that's Vanuatu. Yeah, careful. Who's going to present? Who's going to be the representative? 1, 2.
Good evening. We are Republic of Vanuatu. The name Vanuatu means our land forever. In many of locally used Melanesian language.
Hola, hola. ¿Sí? Hola. The Vanuatu Island. Ahí se me perdió. It's due to the fact that the first Western navigator who arrived here was Spanish, and he chose this name the pilot decided. What is the happiest country in the world? If there is no answer for that, it has to be Vanuatu.
The capital largest city and commercial center is Port Vila on Efate. Vanuatu language. The three official languages of Vanuatu are French, English, and Bislama.
One ship archipelago consists of some H2 relative some of slum. Geologically, near island of volcanic Arang. With with miles on pin 300 kilometers between the island further north on Aslan.
Ubication. Vanuatu in the north is Solomon Island. In the west, it is Island Fiji and Pacific Ocean. And south is New Zealand and Pacific Ocean. And west is Coral Sea and Australia.
Main fruits and vegetables of Vanuatu: papayas, mangoes, bananas, coconuts, pineapples, potato, taro, and jam.
Clothing. The clothing in Vanuatu, he can wear the men wear the men can wear a traditional eye control or pair of the shirt, and the women can often wear lighter skirts without a blouse.
Some of the main desserts are mango ice cream. Mango ice cream is a delicious Vanuatu sweet since this fruit is very abundant in Vanuatu. Ingredients: mango, salt, sugar, milk cream, lemon, eggs. One of the main meals to look la black or traditional cake, tamal stuffed with meat and vegetables wrapped in banana leaves. Ingredients: yuca flour, banana, leaves, pork meat, potato,
spinach. Okay, some of the main desserts are mango ice cream. Mango ice cream is a delicious Vanuatu sweet.
Okay, so they want that you try this delicious ice cream, mango ice cream, right? So they are going to give you to your chairs one try, okay? So, okay. While they give you this delicious mango ice cream, we can continue with the next video. The country is Samoa. Yes, the next video is Samoa. So people, tell me, is it delicious or no? Yeah, great?
Samoa. Officially, the independent state of Samoa is an island country of Oceania integrated within Polynesia. Its capital and most populous city is Apia, on the island of Upolu. Formerly known as German Samoa from 1910 to 1914, and Western Samoa from 1914 to 1997. It is a country that comprises the western part of the Samoa archipelago in the South Pacific. It became independent from New Zealand in 1962. The country's two main islands are Upolu and Savaii. Samoa was admitted to the United Nations on December 15, 1976. The entire group of islands, including on one American Samoa, was known as Navigator Islands to 18th century European explorers because of the Samoans' navigational prowess. Due to its time zone, Samoa is currently the first country to welcome the New Year along with Kiribati.
Samoa incultured. Although some Samoa value in customs have changed markedly since European contact, particularly in Apia, Samoans have strived to present the fat Samoa way of life, thus many traditions and our feature of rural life have remained virtual and changed. Most Samoa villages have a church and a medical house with double as in cultural center. Close to it are around the villages green are several family traditions. Oval shaped house with open sides and thatched or corrugated. The roof support wide wooden pillars. Rolled pals left masses can be let down and the size of each house to offer protection from the elements. Many fallets have been replaced by rectangular houses on timbers or concentric blocks with walls and windows. Kitchens are often located in separate courts house.
Hello, my name is Cristian Bello. Today I'm going to explain a little about the economy of Samoa. Samoan currency is called Tala and Sene and is classified in 10 to 100 Sene. 1 and 2 Tala. One felling is equivalent to 1,500 pesos. Most of the population is dedicated to agriculture and fishing, full highlighting tourism. Samoa export petroleum, oils, fish, sardines, tuna, fruits, among others, and it mainly import vehicles for the transport of goods, tourists and individuals. On the other hand, to have the financial support of their families or someone in order to survive.
Ghana in Samoan, language in English. The Samoan is a Polynesian language, is the first language for most of the Samoan islands. It's the third most widely spoken language in New Zealand. The language is notable for phonological differences between formal and informal speech, as well as the semiotic and form used in Samoan oratory. In English, how are you? Ghana, Samoan, o amai, amai, oe. The English language is the second language and all Islanders can speak English as well. There are several levels of spoken language and the Samoan Island. Samoan American and usually the language English, and the Samoan Islands Samoan used the language Polynesian. The Samoan alphabet consists of only 14 letters, the 5 vowels plus the consonants. The letters H, K, and R appear only in foreign words. Many Samoan words are compound, example, river, in Samoan, by water in English, plus tape in Samoan, in English, fluid, and equal, river, both in Samoan. In the rules grammaticals, or grammatical rules, and the verbs and distinguish 3 classes: transitive, stative, and qualitative. The order of the sentence in verb, subject, and object. Next, we will some of the words in comparison between English and Samoan, such as timu and rain, example, tupe, tu, and money. And colors, brown, enaena, red, mumu. And the numbers, 136, 9, iba. For last, the words, some in the Samoan words brought from English. The English words and Samoan words. Music, música, music, newspaper, newspaper, cigarette, cigarette, telephony, telephone, televised television. Thank you.
Okay, Maswell, did you like the mangoes dessert?
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. And actually, I'm not a fan of desserts, but you know, once in a while you have to just give it a shot. So I think it was great. Okay.
I love it. It
yeah.
was yummy, yummy. Okay, so tell me, what is the next country?
Next on the program lineup, we have Papua New Guinea. Okay, so it says Papua New Guinea. They're gonna show us a video about this beautiful island. So if it's ready, you can get into it.
Good afternoon, teacher, classmate, and others. My name is Jefferson Orlando Muñoz Garcia. Today we will talk about the country Papua New Guinea. General Day, Papua New Guinea. Official name, Independent State of Papua New Guinea. Capital, Port Moresby. Location, Southeast Asia archipelago north of Australia, between the Coral Sea and the Pacific Ocean east of Indonesia. Governor General Sir Robert Dadai. Language English, talk, Paisin, Hiri Motu. Currency, Kena. Presentation. Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea is an island and country located in Oceania, which dominates the eastern half of the island of New Guinea and East Island in Melanesia. This region is located southwest of the Pacific Ocean and north of Australia. With respect to the western half of New Guinea, this constitutes the Indonesia provinces of Papua and West Papua. My partner will explain more about this country. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Ana Lorena Cifuentes Arias. Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea is the largest and most populous country in the Pacific Ocean. After being a British and German colony, and after 4 years of Japanese occupation during World War II. The population of Papua New Guinea is just over 7 million people with very diverse origins and cultural backgrounds. Admissible Festival in Papua New Guinea. Head to the units festivals in Papua New Guinea. To the beat of dance, mesmerizing, dancing, and spectacular views galore. Mass Festival. This its new Britain Island, Chindex celebrates the highly symbolic Papua New Guinea, mass used in dance and storytelling performances. The masks are important in the traditional beliefs, and those who wear them are said to adapt the spiritual powers of their ancestors. Kenu and Kundu Kenu Festival.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Yumari Caterina Ardila Daza, and I will take a little about the gastronomy and languages of Papua New Guinea. Gastronomy. The gastronomy of Papua New Guinea is based on traditional berry foods found in the eastern part of the island of New Guinea. With 82% the population being rural and approximately 85% the population depending on semi-subsistence farming. The cuisine relies heavily on agricultural crops including yams, taro, rice, and sago. Momo, it's a national dish of Papua New Guinea consisting of the pork, sweet potato, rice, and vegetables. Mumu is an example of the balanced dish made of the two based cultures, including straw and meat. The dish is named after an other in which indigenous peoples make certain foods. Chicken pox. It is a dish consisting of the chicken that has been stewed which mixes vegetables and coconut cream. Like we see, is preparation with a lot of flavor, which can be accompanied with dried bread or the pot. Kokoda. This is a typical dish of Papua New Guinea, however, it is also present in the cuisine of Fiji. This is consisting of fish, which is cooked in coconut sauce and lime sauce. Additional, you can add a larger amount and seasons and salts to increase the flavor. The final preparation looks similar to ceviche, making it very popular dish for locals and tourists alike. Drinks. Along with other islands in the Western Pacific, cava is general made into Berber by mixing the rough of the crop with water. It is a popular and non-alcoholic drink. Coffee is Papua New Guinea's second largest agricultural export, grown primarily in the highland region, and this organ Berber is common consumer. In addition, the non-alcoholic Berber beer is an alcoholic beverage that is favored among many Papua New Guinea. Languages. Papua New Guinea has more languages than any other country, with more than 820 native languages, accounting for 1,000% the world's total, although most had fewer than 1,000 speakers. The most widely spoken indigenous languages is English, with about 200,000 speakers followed by Merpa and Uli. Two largest groups Austronesian languages and no-Austronesian or Papuan languages. There are 4 languages in Papua New Guinea with white son legon, recognizing English to Pisin, modern and since 2015 sing languages, which in practice means sing languages of Papua New Guinea. English is the primary language of government and commerce. Tupisin, the most widely spoken languages, is Tupisin, a creole that combines grammatical elements for indigenous languages, some German and increasing English. Irimodo is simplified Bushin languages originally used by the people who like around what is known for Moresby when it was given that name 1884. Thank you.
Good afternoon, my name is Fabian. I will share with you about the religions Papua New Guinea. Christian predominant. A large majority of Papua New Guinea identifying as member of a Christian church. 96% in the 2000 census, however, might combine their Christian faith with traditional indigenous belief of practice. Other religions represented in the country include that by faith, Hinduism and Islam. Islam in Papua New Guinea has more than 5,000 followers. Most who are Sunni, mainly answering on recent spy conversation. Despite being a dominant religion in neighboring Indonesia, follower Islam make up a small percentage of the population. Traditional religion. Traditional religions are on the animistic and may have element ancestor worship, as well as Simon wishes. Some car cults emerged in Papua New Guinea during the 20th century, including the Chor cult and events known as the Baila Aimanis.
Traveling to.
Okay, thanks to our students for this interesting presentation. The next country that we are going to watch the video is the Solomon Island. Is ready? Okay, thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Adriana. Next we present information about Solomon Islands. They are called Happy Islands because they have no dominating the traditional aspects of life and the purity of their landscapes. History. The islands was that say with the name of Santa Isabel. The Spanish had heard the Inca legends that spoke of islands full of treasures and gold. The land of Ophir, where the mines of King Solomon were located. Despite not having found gold, the islands were that say with the name of the Solomon Islands. Is plan. Solomon Islands language is English. It is money of Solomon Islas is dollar. Culture. In the Solomon Islands today, as in other parts of Melanesia, custom is the core of affirmation, traditional values and culture practices in a modern context. The Gaston Gade Association, for example, advocates and encourages cultivation and consumption of traditional foods instead of imported ones. Language. The official language is English, which is the language of the dozen people on the island and is used as second language by 165,000.
Hi guys, and in this moment we are going to, I am going to speak about the economy on the popular place and the typical food that the island Solomon. So the economy, the majority of the population of the Solomon Island depends of agriculture, fishing, and or forest extraction for at least part of their life. According to 2000 estimates, more than 75% of its workforce engaged in agriculture, sustenance, and fisheries. Until 1998, when world price for tropical timber fell sharply, timber was the largest export product, and in recent years, the Solomon Island forests were dangerously overexploited. Other important crops and exports are copra and palm oil. In 1998, Bruce Money of Australia began producing gold at the Guadalcanal gold right. Mineral exploration and other areas continues. However, in the wake of ethnic violence in June 2000, palm oil and gold exports ceased, while timber exports fell. And Iceland Solomon, the traditional food, traditional jams, panes, and taros are the main staple in the Solomon Island, and are the ones with which the most popular dishes are made. These are usually accompanied with fish and other marine products, snail, eels, and pousses. Of the typical food as tostones pana, Solomon Island style, this type of food is fish, lemon, rice, and other vegetables, and pudding from of yuca, pumpkin soup. So the popular place on Solomon Island are Kennedy Island and Guadalcanal American Memorial. This place is very important for the island Solomon because this place have the memorial that the island Solomon, and the Joniaria Central Market Solomon Island is the important place that you can go to buy that the different food, for example, food and vegetable, for example, rice, potatoes, and yuca, and corn, and the others vegetables. At the other place at the Bilu War Museum and the Tenara Farms. This is all about the food, typical food, popular place, and the economic of Island Solomon.
Hi everybody, my name is Adriana. Next we present information about Solomon Islands. They are called
One, two. All right, that was a great video. Let's move on to the next video. The next video is from Micronesia. They're also going to present a video telling us about this country, Micronesia. Okay, so let's go.
Hello, teacher. My name is Harold Mauricio Burgos Castañeda. We're going to talk about Micronesia. First, I'm going to talk about customs. The Japanese are now throughout Micronesia for their skills in traditional dance. The dance are held every day as part of on a special occasion such as the marriage of child. It is not only sector of society that dance, but everyone is expected to know how to dance. As soon as children are muted enough to learn the institutions, their parents begin to teach them. First, the Japanese dance culture has been traditional causally from generation to generation, with some of messenger from the history and the teaching of the village. Their dance dress, here bodies in the count leaves on the flowers, and their skins rubbed with turmeric and coconut oil give the skin of golden glow. Their dance are only professional in group, in men or women separately. Second, Fontaine dance are made up of men and women wearing grass skirt and wearing head dress, made of beautiful flowers and leaves of giants. The body of men and women are rooted with coconut only they give the skins are golden glow. Unique dance in the stitch of the men and the women. Thanks.
Hello teacher, my name is Cristian Camilo Hurtado Sanchez. Is my topic in the Microceanic, Bernice in the past, missionary were in the child on the spreading the war on the Christianity, the Microceanic, Greece in the way Roman Catholicism in the region, with the larger number of followers in the region, Oceanic, Roman Catholicism competes about half of the inhabitants of the federal state of Microceania. The other half a proximity of the inability found, the cream of the proteins being only below had be at field vantage point, the state microcini does not accept and religion as the official religion on the country constitution of the country guarantees freedom to people to practice only time on the religion and dealing with only imitator.
Hello, my name is Brenda. I'm going to talk to you about the gastronomy of Micronesia. The main staple foods in the federated state of Micronesia are taro, yam, grapefruit, banana, and coconuts, of which there are hundreds of varieties. The staple foods from the ocean are the money reef and pelagic fish, crabs, shellfish, pig, and chicken. Fruits the main ingredient, due to the tropical way of life on the island. The love for fruits stands out, representing an unparalleled touch. The fruits can be found in the country are coconuts, watermelons, papayas, mangoes, bananas, custard apple, and apples. Later exported from Australia and New Zealand. Now I will tell you a little about the language. The Micronesian languages are a branch of the Oceanic languages. It consists of some 20 languages, scattered mainly throughout the Micronesia region. They have few speakers, except for the Gilbertes, that exceed 100,000. These languages are known for the absence of labial consonants. Instead, they have palatalized and labialized consonants. That's all. Thank you very much. Bye.
Okay, that was brief, precise, and concise. It's a great video. Let's move on to the next video. I have Kiribati, South Korea. Okay, so South Korea. So let's get into it if the video is ready.
My name is Marty Rodriguez. I'm going to talk about the culture of South Korea. The word Korea means land of giant mountains and crystal clear rivers. The Republic of South Korea was born on August 15, was doesn't like as foreign 48. The capital of South Korea is Seoul. The currency is South Korea won. Is the largest producer of LCD or LCD plasma screens. The typical custom is the handbook. Military service is compulsory for all men. Robotics is a research and development project. Art is influenced by Buddhism. Performing arts, dance, and theater are only. The kimchi, bibimbap, and bulgogi are some of the representative dishes. The Seoul Tower in Nasan Park, Myeongdong shopping area.
Okay, South Korea has a second part, so we're going to play the video number 2.
Hello, my name is Dejanira Reyes. The economy in South Korea. South Korea underwent an economic transformation big with one and the sound 975 and 1999. During this period, agriculture went from 45.7% on the working population to 11.6%, and country represents only 3% in the DP after the Korea War. American and Japanese investments security directed by the Korean government towards the strictest war allowed in the economy take or the has led the country to surpass countries south as things in the DP in terms at BPP to date. South Korea and is 11th largest economy by GDP in the world and is classified as the developed country by on the world backing an odd international monetary and NF livestock farming and DIBT, the cotton and pigs in a different TDP light, poultry and skewer farming, beefings, load kiting in the ports, boxing market and in funds, and the timber and paper industry plays the country among the world's suppliers. Although minerals resources are scarce, graphite and steel are the most abundant materials.
Afternoon. Gastronomy, South Korea. Gastronomy, South Korea. Korea food. Traditional Korean food are common for the wide variety of dishes, accompanying steamed meat, small grain is rice. Kimchi is almost always served on plates. Vegetables. The most commonly used vegetables include Korean radish, nab, cabbage, cucumber, potato, sweet potato, spans, beans, prawns, chives, garlic, or peppers. Sazon is sazon. Ferment seasons include hanchan, ondinchan, gochujang, black pepper, condiments, mustard, chutney, garlic, and ginger, lime. Meat. Meat today beef is prepared in many different ways, include roasted, grilled, or in soup. Chicken is regularly roasted or prepared in a vegetable or soup, and part of the chicken are stewed in Korean. All parts of the pig are used in Korean cuisine, including the hand, intestinal kidney, or internal organs. Fins in fins, feet, selfies, and being a large part on Korea. Small feet, skin small, a varied smell can. Typical food South Korea. Bibimbap, kimchi, Korean kimbap. We are talking about cooking with rice to with on the ingredients should add vegetal or meats are ant. And somitan rat fish. Naiminion in its only of the most successful postpartum during the summer sun's in its usual content with beans, radish, cucumber, Korean pears. Bulgogi in its something better simply but in que distintas beef string marits.
Hello, my name is Diego Gomez. I am a student of the visual design career. To start, I want to talk about fauna and flora in South Korea. South Korea is home to more than 210 families with 3,347 species and mixed forest and coniferous trees thanks to the special climatic condition of the Korea Peninsula. The main species are camellias and camphor, also poplar pine, fir, maple, aspen, and elm. South Korea is a country with beautiful fauna and flora. This is Seoraksan Park. It's an incredible place. This is a painting created by me. This is inspired by the Seoraksan Park. In the forest, we find multiple large animals, as well as a large number of birds and insects. Some animals present in the South Korea territory are squirrels, hares, porpoises, owls, and hawks. The national animal of the country is the tiger. He is a sacred animal, although it no longer exists in reality. It remains in countries, legends, and myths. In addition, another important animal is the chindo dog, also called Jindo or Jindo, originally from the island of Chindo, southwest of Korea, where it was found in the wild, dedicated to hunting. There are some important artists of the contemporary Asian art. The first is Jiang Xin, Zhuang Hakjiang, Kim Jun, and Cody Chow.
South Korea is a country known for having traditional and culture which makes and feel the importance of having a proper structural and respected community. The hanbok is a traditional South Korean custom what has been used by the population since 1970 and is remains used today. At present, there is a great variety of dance in Korea region, France folk and course dance to contemporary dance. Here is some of dance, Buchanchung, Fen dance.
Okay, thank you for that video. Now we are going to continue with a beautiful country that is one of the limits of Colombia. Once was made part of our country, but now they are independent. Do you know what country is? Which one? Yes, it's Panama. Okay, welcome people.
Hello, everybody. My training from the Continental Public is the Language 5 from is the 5 semester. This one. I can explain the 5 the most popular plate. One plate is guacho.
Okay. Good evening, gastronomy of Panama. Today we are going to talk about the guacho. The guacho is a typical Panamanian food that is a popular rice. That is a cooked in a broth with and main ingredients. As we already anticipated, rice is the main ingredient of the country of Panama. And one of the culinary expression is the guacho. Ingredients. Beans, oregano, onions, rice, coriander.
You can condiment it on salt, salt, oregano, ketchup, chili sauce, and English sauce.
The sancocho. It is important to know a country talk its flavors as a fundamental part of its culture. The gastronomy of Panama is certainly a reflection of the country. An explanation of the color on the plate and on the palate that has to do with its American and Hispanic, Antillean and African hodgepodge. Some of these delicious is the sancocho. It is a very traditional Panamanian soup, thick and restorative. It is a chicken broth to which jams, corn, spices, and cordiner are added. They can savor eating in various places, such as a bucket buffet, and even buy it in envelopes to prepare in the hostel's kitchen, cheap and recurring.
Ingredients: chicken, yuca, otoe, corn, coriander, yuca, jam, onion, green chili, piece of salt, garlic, and oregano. Preparation: break the ham into paste and place them in pot at about 10 cups of water. The ham push on the fire. Lower the ham when it starts to boil. Add otoe, corn, yuca, squash, and jams and cook slowly until tender. And the onions, pepper, coriander, garlic, and salt, and oregano. Cook another 10 minutes, turn off hair and the other stirable of oregano and cover to rest for 10 minutes and servers. If you want to cook the vegetables separately, you can. Each Panamanian sancocho is served with white rice.
Think of merengues. Ingredients: egg white, sugar, essence of vanilla, salt, food coloring makes.
The first thing we will do is preheat the oven to 100 degrees and write a baking this in grease-proof paper.
When the water boils, place the container with sugar and egg white and beat until stiff. 4. When the sugar dissolves, remove the containers and beat with an electric mixer for minutes until its mixture is consistent.
Now is the time to color thin separate the merengue into several containers, one container per color. You can design you will need your pastry bag and open start insert to merengue in the slab and press down and you carry light. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you, people. Now, the students want to invite you to try these delicious merengues. Okay, the final of our event is almost ready. We have the last group. This country is Kiribati, okay? The first thing is the dance show.
One, two. Okay, so we are getting ready to wrap up. So if the last group is here, we would like to welcome you guys on stage. Kiribati. Kiribati. Yeah. So if you guys are ready, we are also ready to have you guys. So if you can come up here on stage so we can see your dance. Okay, so Kiribati, we're still waiting for you guys. If you're ready, please come up stage so we can see your dance. Wow, that was incredible, guys. As we say in English, we always leave the best for the last, okay? So, good job. Um, okay, so we're gonna have a presentation about the food, same country. So, if the representative is here, we would like to welcome you on the stage. So, you tell us about the gastronomy of Kiribati.
Okay, people, please.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna welcome them on stage. That's a lot of food.
Estoy temblando. Creo que sufre de pánico escénico. Tóqueme la mano. No. ¿La primera? Sí, que lo diga ahora ya. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Ya? Ahorita yo el primero no aprendí. ¿Ya está aprendido? ¿Ya? Listo. Ya, muchachos. Ya. Good night. Good evening. Good evening. Okay. My group is karaoke. The theme is food. Okay. It is an independent republic belonging to the Crown is located in the middle of Pacific Ocean. The Hawaii Island is performed across the island where fish occur crossing ethnic groups, and later surfed by Polynesians and Melans group from Samoa, Fiji, and Tonga. So the culture of the island is mixture
of the three main ocean groups. This country achieved its independence of July 2979.
This republic composed of Syria, God Coral, that in Longing in Massachusetts, to which it enjoyed the country in danger if extension to test its lowest global own. It's known that often what is property shall is quit and
Awesome. Okay. Gastronomy of Kiribati. Fish and seafood are considered to be the main source of food. On the Cheese Island, but products such as corn, breadfruit, pandas, pumpkin, papaya, and banana also grow.
Good evening. In addition to aforementioned products, there are import products such as rice, flour, and sugar. It is known that there is no much food variety due to the lack of fresh water.
Good evening. Considering that one is its most named and products in its coconut, we are honored to bring you the following recipe with these delicious ingredients. Fish curry. Ingredients: fish, 2 cups coconut milk, 1 tablespoon spice curry, 1 teaspoon salt, and 1 teaspoon coconut oil.
Good evening. Preparation of the fish. In a frying pan, put the coconut oil and the fish in pieces. Brown lightly on both sides. Dissolve the curry in the 2 cups of coconut milk and add to the pan. Cook for 3 minutes. Add salt. Serve hot on a base of coconut rice.
Rice preparation. Put the coconut oil to heat. Lower the garlic until they begin to take color. Add the rice. Add coconut fry for a few minutes. While stir to prep the rice from stew to the pan. Add the coconut, milk, water, salt, and salt. Bring to a bowl and then lower the heat over the pots and cat for 20 minutes. To serve spring with grated coconut. Thank you.
1, 2.
Buenas. Good evening. My name is Cesar. Today we will present a representative dish, Kiribati, an island of the African continent. The dish is called sweet potatoes and bananas fried and buttered.
Hi. Wow, los desperté. My name is Andrea Palomar. These are the ingredients. 4 cups of long grain rice, 8 cups concrete water, 2 teaspoons salt, 1 teaspoon curry powder, 6 large red sweet potatoes, 4 large ripe wood stolfer bananas, 4 tilbus bones banders. Preparation. In a pot and rice, cooked water, salt and curry. Cook over low with heat. In butter mix and brown, then potatoes and plantains. Enjoy these delicious dishes. We finished. Thank you.
Good evening. ¿Se escuchan? ¿Se escuchan? ¿No? Good evening. Esa gente no hace silencio. Good evening. Listo. Good evening. The Bautaro dessert is the typical food in Kiribati. The Bautaro is typical dessert in Kiribati. It can be eaten as the stir or as companion to a delicious dish. The way cook this dessert is a traditional in the Island Ocean. To make this dessert is necessary to break in banana, taro, and break the fruit.
The easiest thing to find in Colombia are banana, leaf or filling that. Element food can be used, but then we will lose lower that leaf fruit. In Kiribati, they use chamomile to stain the dessert. This is pan-set food and salt because it's sweet. I got substitute is pan honey in Canary Islands. Ingredients. Number 1, 913. 1 banana.
300 grams of brown sugar or palm honey.
Preparation. First, put the pepper in paste and take put It goes with a light water, we cut it for approximate 4, and what could boil, wet add the sugar in the bowl and with the help of meat in with it continuously and what the necessary amount of cold milk to send mint and high tropical fruit.
We wash the banana leaf of bite size with hot water. We must be very careful because it cracks easily. We place the banana leaf in a container in the oven and pour the mixture we had over it. We grab the mixture in the banana leaf and until it with a string of all that is doesn't open. Preheat the oven to 180 degree and then bake the button between 15 and 16 minutes. Thank you.
Okay. Ready?
All right, can we give them a big round of applause again? Because that was a great job. Okay, well done, guys. So finally, we're coming to the end of the program. And I would like to thank all of you for your time, for being here, and also, paying attention to whatever we showed on screen. Those online, we appreciate your presence. We hope to see you tomorrow as well. Remember, we have 3 days of the same program, right? Today is the first day. We're continuing tomorrow. You can join us on Awuna TV via YouTube. You can also share the links to your friends and, get a lot of people connecting, okay? So share the message, spread the good news, and keep doing what you're doing. So we hope to see you tomorrow, same time, okay?
Okay, people. Thank you. Once more, thank you for being here and see you tomorrow.